What's up, guys? Tangem here, and today I'll be doing a review. Yes, I am going to be doing a review. I know it's been forever since I actually did a comic review, but I am going to be doing a review, and as you can probably see from the title, I am doing a review of Marvel's Infinity, not just the series, but the hardcover edition. It's the regular hardcover edition. It's not the omnibus, basically what they're calling the companion edition, but it's basically an omnibus, which means it collects pretty much everything. That leads up to Infinity, the actual Infinity storyline, and then a lot of the stuff that afterwards and stuff like that. So yes, this is the regular one. It's not the omnibus. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started with this review. First off, let me say that collecting these hardcovers is awesome. I love getting them in my hands, and they're incredible. I love getting all these editions and stuff like that. And this is pretty much my way of keeping up with certain things in comics and stuff like that. I get these big event books all in once, and even though I kind of sort of fall behind a little bit, quote unquote, but I just love getting these. These are great. These are just all-in-one type of things. Pretty much where the story goes is that these ancient beings called the Builders are ready to destroy the entire universe, and so they're sort of setting their targets on each race, big race in the Marvel universe, and it takes gonna take all of them combined in order to defeat this race, this really ancient race, and they're pretty much sort of compared to gods. So it's pretty much the entire Marvel universe versus the Builders, and it's sort of a big space opera where things happen, uneasy alliances sort of fall into place and stuff like that, and they have to sort of team up and put their differences aside in order to basically fight for survival and fight for basically not to be for everything not to be extinct, basically. So yeah, but where you see Thanos here in the picture, where he falls into place is that he sees this happening. He's like, okay, well, all the heroes are basically preoccupied with this. I'm gonna go ahead and go to Earth and find one of the 6 Infinity Gems, particularly the Time Gem. Time Gem. Where he thought before finding out that the other Infinity Gems were there. They're not. Only the Time Gem exists. He wanted to reform the Infinity Gauntlet, but turns out he only has the ability to capture the Time Gem. So this leads to a big stellar thing, and we find out a big secret that Thanos has, and he's also after that as well. So basically, it's up to what's left of Earth Defenders to basically hold the line until the Avengers and the rest of the Marvel universe fight off this invasion, and for them to come back and maybe hopefully win the day. So that's basically Infinity in a nutshell. It's basically a two-part. Well, it's not a two-part like one and two, but it's basically a twofold story. One is told from space, the other is told from Earth, and it goes back and forth between them. And I thought at first when I heard about this, it would be sort of confusing, as it's going back and forth and stuff like that. It's actually not. It's this is why I sort of prefer trades and hardcovers, is because a lot of the times you get them all in one, and sometimes you'll get extra extra issues to sort of fit in holes in where the original series leaves out. In this case with Infinity, you get the entire story basically. You know, it from basically from the order it's supposed to go. You know, it tells the story. You know, the first issue of Infinity to, you know, and then the next couple pages it'll be, you know, from the pages of Avengers, and then the pages of New Avengers, or something like that. You know. And I like that. I like that where they just don't stick to the main story first, where a lot of hardcovers and graphic novels do. They tell the story the way it's supposed to be told, in order from each book and stuff like that, and it explains the story much better. So, if you're looking to find out about Infinity and read Infinity, I suggest getting the hardcover instead of getting their individual issues, because you're missing out on a lot of stuff. So, I'm suggesting getting the hardcover, or even if you can afford it, getting the omnibus. So yes, I love this. You know, there's a lot of Marvel characters in this. You know, you have the Avengers, you have the Shi'ar, you have the Kree, the Skrull. You even have Annihilus and his annihilation wave. So yes, a lot of stuff. And you have you know, Star-Lord's dad in there. You just have all kinds of things. You have, man, there's a lot to cover in this, but it doesn't seem almost overwhelming. I guess for me, it wasn't overwhelming for me because, you know, I know the Marvel Universe a lot. You know, I keep up with it a lot, so, you know, it's really not. I guess it wasn't really all that confusing. It could be to new readers. Could be sort of an overwhelming thing, but for longtime Marvel fans, it won't be that hard to catch up and see what's going on here. What else? Oh, pretty much Thanos is. God, Thanos is awesome. Anything with Thanos in it, I'm gonna pick up because he's one of my favorite comic book characters of all time. He's awesome. I love him. He's great. So. And this story was very well told from Jonathan Hickman. You know, the way he paced it and stuff like that, I thought was very good. So yeah, if you really want a hardcover and you really want something that's recent, pick up Infinity. I think you'll enjoy it, and don't hesitate to pick it up, in my opinion. Okay, so let me talk about a couple things with certain characters. One being Captain America. Oh my god, Captain America is incredibly awesome in this. Marvel, can you do us a favor and change his name from Captain to General America? Because that is what he basically is in this series. He's basically a general. You know, he pretty much shows the entire Marvel Universe, you know what? If you need a leader, you pick me because I can get stuff done. And that's what he shows the universe right here. He shows if you want someone to count on to win a war, come to me and you will win that war, bar none. That's what happens in this book. I have a huge man crush for Captain America right now because I'm such a fanboy. Because oh my god, they made him so awesome. He's incredible. I about flipped my wig when I when I saw how he just led the entire Marvel Universe to win the war and stuff like that. And, spoiler alert, I'm sorry, I'll probably put spoiler alert beforehand, but yeah. Let's also talk about the Illuminati for a second. Basically, the Illuminati includes Black Panther, Mr. Fantastic, Black Bolt, Beast from the X-Men, Iron Man, Prince Namor, and Doctor Strange. Let me first say this about Doctor Strange and Mr. Fantastic. They go to Doctor Doom's country, in his castle, which Doctor Doom invited them both to dinner. Okay, both Reed Richards and Doctor Strange were acting like total jerks to Doctor Doom. I don't know about you, if you read it, it really ticked me off. It's like, oh my, I've never seen Mr. Fantastic that much of a pompous jerk face. But during that time, he's a pompous jerkface, and so is Doctor Strange. But Mr. Fantastic, total pompous jerkface. Also, with this thing, we see with the Illuminati, we see a lot of conflict between Black Panther and Namor. This is sort of the fallout from Avengers vs. X-Men. If you haven't read that yet, I was just picking that up just to read about what happened between those two. Yeah. And oh my God, what the heck happened to Doctor Strange? He is fallen from grace, man. Wow. I don't know what to say about that. I mean, Marvel, please fix Doctor Strange. He's fallen so hard, and I really hate to see that. More stuff coming pretty soon. Man, I really want to get more trade paperbacks. I really want to do more hardcovers. I'm thinking about getting some more stuff. I really want to get the Age of Apocalypse omnibus because I love that. I love that storyline. I really really want to get that, or the Onslaught omnibus. I really want to get that. Man, maybe something from DC as well. I heard Death in the Family, or Death of the Family, was really good. I'm thinking about getting that. So maybe sometime soon. If you guys have any suggestions for me to get a trade, a hardcover, or an omnibus, please mention it in the comments below, because I would really appreciate it, just for ideas. And what I might get in sometime in the near future, or sometime in the future. But yeah, more, like I said, more stuff coming. Ultra, comic related, movie stuff, all that stuff. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Have a good one.